Hello. Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. On today's episode, we are back with Ryan winning another Duelist Cup. What the fuck is up with this guy? He's crazy. Anyway, we have a lot of things to talk about. First and foremost, as you can see, the Duelist Cup has finalized, and we are actually now identifying who has actually won. Pack TCG actually got second, which is crazy. And only by 1,000 points, which is basically like a game. I think it's actually... It's a little over a game, I think, at the highest level. Generally, unless you're playing, like, literally second place. So, but still, very interesting. And you can see there is a massive discrepancy between Pack, who is about 500 points, or 5,000 points above Stellar, and then Ryan and Pack are very close. And then again, a pretty major jump between, like, you know... Actually... It's not that big major of jumps, all things considered, but very interesting nonetheless. Very, very interesting. Some fun things to be had. We're going to take a look at some of Ryan's replays, as well as the deck list and all of that jazz. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see. This is obviously world champ Ryan Yu, who we know and love. We're big fans of. What else? We have... No, that's pretty much it. Cool. Yeah. Well, okay. Let's actually take a look at the deck lists that were played. Actually, I lied. We're gonna do this first. If you have not seen, I posted a new video recently. I would imagine most of you have seen it at this point, but just in case you haven't, I posted a video recently called Starting a New Chapter. And it is because I have started a second channel. Yeah, the thing is, I have not really been happy with the channel that I have started. It's not really what I want to make. It's not the kind of content that I even enjoy watching. So I was like, as much as I still enjoy streaming and I still enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And all of that jazz, I wanted to do something in addition to what I was already doing. Or more specifically, I wanted to do something that I enjoy doing and that I like watching myself. And as much as I still enjoy watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, I also enjoy a myriad of different games. And one of the things that I really enjoy when it comes to YouTube content is challenge videos. Weird things like only using these type of units, or only using these type of units, or not being able to like have a unit die or something of that nature. Whatever it may be, challenge videos are very fun. So I did a challenge video, and I have it here on my second channel, Snokes Plays. It's just the same name, pretty much. You can go check that out as well. I don't have it currently linked, but I will have it linked in the stream chat. Where am I? There we go. I'm also going to post it on Twitch. Go subscribe to this channel. We don't talk about that. But I will post it here for y'all. Hooray! There you go. Go subscribe. If you like that style of content, if you like challenge videos, I'm not just going to be playing StarCraft. I just happened to play StarCraft as my first game. But hopefully I play a bunch of different games. That's the general idea. Moving on, here are some deck lists that ended up doing really well in the Duelist Cup. Now, Ryan Yu decided to play Ryzeal and Malice. Are we surprised? A little. But not too surprised given what the top decks are. Malice is still insanely good, even post-ban, right? We can see Ryan Yu is also playing things like Red Reboot because of... he's playing Red Reboot in every deck. Oh, please tell me this gets Red Reboot banned. I need Reboot to be banned. Please. Please! Anyway, very interesting deck lists overall. We can see the Onomat variant of Ryzeal. We can see the Mitsurugi variant as well in here. And then we also have the Malice stuff. I haven't seen anything from Ryan. I haven't looked too deep into any of the deck lists or anything of that nature. So we could... you know, I could go onto Twitter and see if Ryan Yu posted anything, but then I'd have to go onto Twitter, and I don't want to do that. And I already did that for Pack, and I don't want to do that anymore. We also see Pack was playing Draco Tail. Not too surprising. Draco Tail is what I believe to be the best deck in the room. That being said, I don't think it's like so far away above everything else. I think everything else is kind of comparable to it. But I do think that it is significantly stronger. But we can also see like Lancia is being played, etc., etc. But he had a lot of tech choices. He was playing things like Droll, Red Reboot, Lancia, Nib, etc. So that's pretty interesting. Notably, Malice seemed to have been a problem for a lot of different players, and was still at the top tables, so that's kind of interesting. Not too surprising, all things considered, but still rather interesting. We also see iMichu. I just noticed this. iMichu is in this deck. That's very smart. Yeah. Yeah, that does do stuff. That's pretty good. We can see here Stellar also playing Ryzeal on a mat. Just kind of like, we're also playing Heavy Slump. Yeah, Heavy Slump. Sure, I guess. Why are we playing Heavy Slump? Because, I don't know. We're also playing this trap card. This, Unbreakable Xyz Barrier. I've never seen this card in my life. Reboot should be at 3. What? Who has ever said that? Who in their right mind has ever said Reboot should be at 3? I feel like anyone who has said anything of that nature has never actually had Reboot activated against them and has only activated it. Because if you ever... Here's the thing. I have had Reboot activated on me when I impermed them. I activated an imperm and they went, no, stop! Xyz Barrier searchable by Gaga Girl. I've just never seen this card in my life, though. But dude, activating like Imperm or Impulse and then just getting rebooted and being like, oh no. It's so frustrating. You're just like, oh wait, you can do that? You can just stop my hand trap like that? Oh shit. That's part of the issue that I have with Red Reboot, is that like in theory, you're like, oh, it stops Solemn Judgment so that I can like play through the back row that my... It's like, no, it's actually a hand trap stopper. Oh, your opponent activated Impulse? Anyway, stop. Oh, you get to set another card? Who cares? I get full combo, you don't get to do anything. And it's like, oh no. It's very, very stupid. People that think that trap decks are stun. True. That's also true. Anyway, nonetheless, hopefully Red Reboot gets banned after this. I would love to see that. Thank you very much. Another Ryzeal deck. Ryzeal apparently popping off. Again, Heavy Slump. What? Why? What? Why? What? Why are we playing Heavy Slump? What's going on with Heavy Slump? It's basically Quick Play Duster. No. It's different. But it's similar. It's more akin to, like, Counter Trap Crossout, if that makes sense. Also, notably, it does also stop something like, one of the Malice cards. So if the Malice, say, for example, you go, you know, the Malice player, like, normal summons White Rabbit, and then they go, cool, I'm going to banish the White Rabbit to search a thing. You're like, no. Nuh-uh, no searches. Granted, that's not as helpful, but it technically could do something, right? Or, like, if they go for the Reborn, you just stop. You violated the law. It's not, again, not as useful, but it's still something that you can do. More Red Reboots. Like, every Malice player is just playing. Sure. Yeah. It's... Please ban this card, please. It's so unbelievably busted, please. I think the reason for this, at least in Malice, is that Malice gets hindered by Impulse very heavily. So being able to go stop to the Impulse, very helpful. And I think that's kind of the idea. Is like, the opponent activates Impulse, you activate Red Reboot, you stop the Impulse. Obviously, it also hits a bunch of other things, but I think that's one of the reasons why you would, like, main deck it in an event like this, is you're like, oh, red reboot here. I'm gonna just gonna turn off the card that like kills my deck. So there's that. Obviously, it also hits, you know, the Draco Tail cards, which are obscene. Or I should say, red reboot is obscene for being able to stop them. So that's another thing. Being able to just go red reboot, turn off all of these, kind of crazy. We can see lots and lots of Ryzeal. I'm kind of surprised by just the sheer volume of Ryzeal, because it's not Mitsu. It's not like a Mitsu thing. And I was expecting Mitsu to be significantly better, but I think Mitsu just doesn't play very well into... I think it's just that Mitsu isn't as, like, hard win as a lot of these other decks, right? Like, Draco Tail, at the very least, allows you to play pretty much any game, right? Just every game is going to give you some sort of play, right? You just have so much gas. So you're a lot more likely to have the ability to be in a game, even if you are, you know, going second, going first, etc. But you're not going to have those, like, auto wins. Malice is Malice. It's Cybers. It does Cybers things. And then Ryzeal is very similar, right? They're ending on like some of the most insane end boards that you've ever seen, with very little that you're able to actually do. Shifter's a killer against Mitsu. Shifter's at 1. And also, how many people are actually playing Shifter? Yeah, I don't think many Malice players are even playing Shifter. This one was. Yeah, Shifter's like, it's not an auto include. It's not something where it's like you have to be concerned about it. Most players, I would say, are going to be... I would say most players probably don't play Shifter, mostly due to the fact that it hinders your own deck, right? I mean, again, no Shifter. Why? Because it's kind of bad. Ryan was playing Shifter. Most players aren't playing Shifter because Shifter is kind of bad for Malice. It's really bad for your own deck, right? Because, yeah, like, theoretically, oh, I can banish cards and bring them back and stuff like that. But a lot of the Cybers cards, which Malice is basically just Cybers slop, Reborn from Grave. Splash Mage, Reborns from Grave. Transcode, Reborns from Grave. What is it? Haggard Lizardos requires a card in Grave, right? Link Decoder reborns itself from Grave, right? So there's a lot of things like that where it's like, oh no, you need cards in Grave in order to like interact. And so a lot of people are very reluctant to actually include the Shifter. I don't think it's actually all that good, all things considered. I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's very cuttable. Depending on the decks that you're seeing. Like, yeah, it's pretty good against Mitsu, but it's terrible against, like, Ryzeal stuff. It's not great into Malice, because Malice still has the ability to kind of play around to that due to, you know, Hard Scripter and what have you. So they can still kind of end on a decent board without the Cyber stuff, but it is a hindrance nonetheless, and all of that jazz. So for the most part, I really feel like it's not great. Here's Mitsu, just pure Mitsu based. Based? We have another Mitsu playing Shifter. Oh. What do you mean? Is Shifter a crossout target? That's crazy. Bro said, I am not losing to Shifter. And then lost a lot to Shifter, I bet. The only reason I could see you ever playing this in Mitsu is a crossout target. I really highly doubt that that's the thing. Yeah, Onomat Ryzeal has insane everything. It can really do whatever you want. We also have more Ryzeal Onomat shenanigans. Like this deck just vomits out 4s like no one's business. They're playing 1 sword, by the way. I don't know how I feel about that. Sword's not at 1, right? Am I crazy? Sword's not at 1. X is at 1, right? Sword's totally unhit. No, sword is at 1. Okay. No, I am just going crazy. When did that happen? When did that happen? When did sword go to 1? I do not remember that at all. I remember X going to 1. I don't remember Sword. I thought it was a 2. Last ban list. No, last ban list was... Was it Red Ransom and Sword? I thought last ban list was like Red Ransom... something else. I can't remember. I can't remember. It's all fading from my memory. No, yeah, now that I'm thinking back, Sword and X were limited at the same time. I remembered the X limitation because it's also limited in a bunch of other formats, and I didn't remember the Sword limitation, and I don't know why, because I'm pretty sure I've played post-ban list Ryziel with the one Sword. So I don't know what... But I think that was... Was that prior to Onomat? At the same time as Onomat? Like, we got Onomat, and then we got the limitations. And then more recently, we got the ban list with Red Ransom ban. Because they banned a bunch of other random cards, but it was like... Yeah, because it was Red Ransom and Called By were the limitations. And they limited Droll in that same one. Or semi-limited Droll. So it was like Red Ransom ban, limit to Called By, semi-limited Droll, and then it was a bunch of other random stuff, I think, that came off of the list. And I think it was the ban list prior. I don't know. My brain hurts. They need to ban the Link 2. That Monster Reborn's a Cyber Monster. Oh, yeah, Splash Mage. Yeah, that card can go behind the shed. Absolutely. This card's obscene. It's banned in the TCG, it's banned in the OCG. If it's not banned in Master Duel in the next, like, month, I'd be very shocked. That being said, I still don't think it kills Malice. Cybers just has so much slop available to it. I think you really need to hit, like, Whitebinder and Link Decoder. And I think then the deck might kind of fall in line. Or at the very least not be the best deck. Do I agree on banning Bagooska? Yes. Plan B is really stupid. We're playing Soul Drain and Sky Striker. Hip Hip Hooray. You? Oh, it's you. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wait, no. This guy also was playing Draco Tail. Yeah, ignore that. This is a lie. This is a lie. This right here is a lie. This is a lie. He was not playing this. He was playing Draco Tail. Do you want to know why I know this? Because yesterday we looked at a match against Pack from RJ and Pack, and RJ was playing Draco Tail. He was playing branded Draco Tail. I don't think RJ is the... He's Canadian. Is he American? No, I think he's American. He's on Jesse's team. What would I ban from Draco Tail? Ban? I don't think I ban anything. If I were to hit Draco Tail, it would be limitations. Albaz Fusion needs to go? Yes, absolutely. Sanctifier, I would ban, but that's not really a Draco Tail card. That's an option in Draco Tail. If I were to limit Draco Tail specifically, I would probably just, like... I think it's Malulu, and I think it's Phimena. Those are like, actually, no, I think Phimena's okay. I think Phimena's interesting. It's probably Ketu and Malulu. I think those are the two limitations. Put both of those to 1, and then kind of go from there. If they need more limitations, I would provide more. Which the next ones would be Rahu and Phimena in that order. Because I don't think hitting, like, Arthalion does anything. I don't think hitting Gulamel does anything. I don't think hitting any of the traps really do anything. All of the traps are very, like, fine, right? Branded Fusion to 0? True, that would be great. However, again, that's not a Draco Tail hit. Pax List was not playing any Branded, and he came in second. He was just playing Draco Tail. He was just maxing out on Regula and Pan. Maxing out on. Where were we? More Malice. This one also playing Shift Trade. This one also playing Exceed. Huh? Interesting. Very interesting. We have, okay. We're just gonna ignore that one. We have more Ryazeel playing Gamma. Just Gamma. Nothing else. Just a single Gamma and Driver. What? Huh? Why? What? There's no way that's right. That feels so unbelievably wrong. Lemon juice? Sure. It's just like flavored water. It's always just flavored water. Regula and Rahu would be my third and fourth limits after Ketu and Muller. Malulu. I don't think I would touch Regula unless you're banning it. I think limiting it doesn't do anything. You'd have to ban it. More red reboots. See, this is more so what I expected was Mitsu variants, but not too surprising. Here's another. This is something that's interesting. A lot of the decks that I saw were playing the Cartesia. Not a lot. Some of the decks that I saw were playing Cartesia lines, and we're just using Cartesia as another way to get to your fusions, and then using like a maximum amount of Regula and Pan in order to get that fusion summon online. So that's pretty interesting. Fiendsmith variants are new, but I guess that makes sense, right? Because DD Wave King Caesar is kind of crazy. Engage to one? What the hell is Sky Striker doing? What are you talking about? If we're talking about what's likely to happen, Splash Mage is gone. I think Moon is probably gone. I think Ryziel receives some sort of hit. I'm trying to think of what, though. Maybe like Dododo Warriors limitation or something of that nature. Seventh Tachyon maybe is limited. That's probably it, right? Like 7th Tachyon gets limited. Or I'm like struggling to think what they would limit in Ryziel or what they would ban. And it's like, well, they're not going to ban Detonator. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. Right. 7th is, like, very clearly the best limitation, because it's the most amount of consistency to both the Onomat variants and other such variants of Ryziel. So it hits basically all of the Ryziel decks. Maybe they limit Ice. But with the Extant Sword also limited, I guess, yeah, maybe it's just Ice. But it's like, I mean, the Onomat version is... I don't know. I don't know how big this ban list is going to be. I really don't see a need to ban anything. Oh, man. Man! See, yeah, this meta seems really good. The only thing I could see... There's like 2 things that I think are realistically going to happen. It's Red Reboot, probably going to 0. Splash Mage getting banned. And that's like it. Maybe they do some other limitations here or there to Malice or Ryziel or Draco Tail. Not Draco Tail. Draco Tail is basically not going to get touched. But, like, I also don't think you need to hit anything, right? Maybe you hit some Mitsu cards. You limit, like, Habakiri? Or semi-limit it or something? I don't know. I don't think you hit Mitsu. Maybe you do, but like Mitsu was fine. It wasn't omnipresent as I expected it to be. So there's that. If anything, Onomat or Ryzeal needs some sort of limitation. But I don't really know how you would go about that. Maybe... Because, like, a lot of them are just playing one detonator anyway. So even if you limit it, it doesn't do anything. So it's like... It's just 7th Tachyon. It's like always 7th Tachyon. It's 1000% 7th Tachyon. Like, this card goes to 1. Like, that's it, right? It's like 7th Tachyon, Red Reboot, Splash Mage. That's it, right? Maybe like Allure gets limited, or... Ecclesia? No. Or Cartesia? I don't know. Maybe they ban Crossout. Maybe they semi-limit Impulse. Smile. That actually would do something. I'm not gonna lie. Semi-limit Impulse actually would be meaningful. That would be a meaningful change. Because Impulse is just so crazy and, like, omnipresent, right? Like, every deck is playing Impulse. Like, every deck is playing Impulse. I fear for my own stupidity, so I just don't play Impulse in this deck. Because I'm like, oh, then I can't, like, normal summon man. It's like, true. True. Yummy Mitsu is crazy. That is true. However, I don't really care too much about that, due to the fact that even with Yummy Mitsu at full power, it was not so far away above anything else that was coming. Or anything else that was in the game, right? Like, Draco Tail is still competitive with Mitsu Yummy. K9 is competitive. VS is competitive. Best meta was Blue Eyes, period? No. A lot of other decks are competitive with the Yummy Mitsu stuff. Especially in regards to, like, the OCG. Like, in the OCG, Yummy Mitsu is barely a thing. Oh, hello. Can't type. Oh my gosh. Help. Road. I can't type road. Help. Yeah, Yummy is more played as just Yummy in the OCG. So I don't know if that's... Yeah, I just don't think that the Mitsu stuff necessarily needs a hit. Habakiri to 2 would be nice, so that it's less of an engine, or less powerful as an engine. That's like the only thing I can think of. Obviously, like, you could put Habakiri to 1, which would be nice. Habakiri needs to go. Hard disagree. Oh. Right, Magis does. Oh, fun. Is this the... Why are there sprite cards in here? Brother, what are we doing? Wait, this isn't even... What is the plan here? I have no idea. Man, every time I look at a Gem Knight list, my eyes just glaze over, and I just become sad. I'm like, man, why does this deck exist? Lunalight. Whoa. Here's Ryzeal. Habakiri and Prayers to 1 would satisfy you. I like Mitsu. I also don't think that Mitsu is that problematic. If anything, I think if I were to limit something or change something, I would ban the trap. I think adding the trap to the end board is what makes me frustrated with it. The rest of the end board, I think, is fine. Habakiri is fair within pure Mitsu. Yep. But the fact that it works with almost every archetype is too dumb. Yep. And too searchable. Yep. I don't disagree with that. I think you put it to 1. I think it's way better if you either have to search it with the Mitsu cards themselves and have to, like, use up your normal summon or something of that nature in order to search it, and you can't just, like, hard open it. I think it is very powerful, but I don't think it's broken. I think it's fine, right? Because, I mean, how many Mitsu decks have we seen within the top 100 here? Like 5? And we're at 40 something? Granted, that hasn't been all of the decks, but, you know, there's not a lot of them. The deck is good, right? But to me, it's similar to Fiendsmith, where it's like, okay, you know, it's kind of everywhere. But does that necessarily mean that it should be banned or limited or removed? Like with Fiendsmith, at the very least, you can be like, okay, just ban Moon, and now you can't just do any 2 guys into full Fiendsmith combo in addition to whatever else you were doing. I was like, that, I think, is a great change. But with Habakiri, it's like, yeah, you put Habakiri to 1, it's like, who's realistically going to be playing a Mitsu engine if Habakiri's at 1? It's like, yeah, you're probably not going to do that. You're going to have to play either a more dedicated deck, which I think is fine, right? If you're playing, like, you know, 3 ritual and additional ritual monsters, it's like, yeah, okay, that's fine, right? If you want to do like a half and half, I think that's okay. But it's when it's used more as an engine that I think it's more of an issue. Yeah, Mitsu definitely needed more locks. I 1000% agree. I think that would have made it way more interesting. Banlist drops in 27 minutes. I highly doubt that. Anyway, there's more Malice. Whoa, more Ryzeal. This game's really good. No, this game's real good. Can we just, you know what they should do is they should ban Brilliant Fusion. They should put it back to 0. Not 1. Just get it out of there. Ban Mitsu Ritual instead. Why? Huh? Huh? Again, Mitsurugi is good. It's not obscene. It's similar to Fiendsmith. I think if you genuinely just limit Habakiri, that solves 99% of the issues. Let Mirror be MVP? That kind of defeats the purpose of the deck, though. That's like limiting 5 mana, or like banning 5 mana. It's like that just changes the entire identity of the deck and makes it way less interesting. So, no. The problem with Gemini's going first is that it's a little bit too fun. True, I hadn't thought about that. Man, I hate Geminites. There's no way we're actually playing this. Dude, okay. Sky Striker players are something. There's something else. That's what I will say. Because I guarantee that's not what they played. I 1000% guarantee that's not what they played. They played something else, and then they were like, I'm going to post this deck list. Anyway. Here's more, lots of Draco Tail here. Also, once again, playing Parallel Exceed. It's kind of odd. Playing 2 Wizard is crazy. Especially alongside Shifter. That feels dumb. But okay. Here's more Ryzeal. Onomat. Here's another pure Mitsu. Playing 3 Murakumo. Well, now that's interesting. That's a very... This is a wild deck list. Also, once again, playing Shifter. Wait, why are we playing Shifter in this deck? I've seen Shifters several times now with these decks. Why? That seems really counterintuitive. Am I wrong? Oh no, I guess these just bring themselves back. Oh, never mind. I thought those had to go to grave. Never mind, I'm stupid. Here's the thing. I did think that these said that they had to be reborn from grave. But no, none of these cards have anything to do with Grave. I guess except for Mirror. Mirror brings back from Grave. Never mind. How interesting. Interesting. Ryziel and Malice. Still omnipresent. More 43. What the hell? More Draco Tail. There's a lot of Ryziel and a lot of Malice. And not nearly as much Draco Tail as I was expecting. I wonder why that is. I wonder why there's just less Draco Tail. Is it just that people were more prepared for Draco Tail? Oh, you know what it is? Draco Tail sucks in a best of one. Draco Tail is actually just bad in a best of one because you don't have the auto win. So if you're winning 50% of your games, or sorry, if you're 50-50, you go first, right? If you don't secure that win going first, which Draco Tail doesn't always, right? Its end board is good, but it's not great, right? If you don't win that going first game, you're kind of at a disadvantage. And I think that's where like Ryziel and Malice tend to do better, so that they just win more going first. So in a ladder style system, in whatever the fuck the Duelist Cup is, I think you're just rewarded for playing just go first turbo. They were just stronger decks. I disagree wholeheartedly. I think that they are specifically better for this style of event. But I think Draco Tail is arguably the better deck. Not arguably. Draco Tail is the better deck. It is the stronger deck. It's just that the other decks win more going first and can kind of secure a victory more easily. Whereas Draco Tail kind of has to fight tooth and nail to get... Not tooth and nail. They have to fight a bit more to actually get that victory. So, there's that. Draco Tail is an auto win and people played 2 red reboot. You know, that is true. I also saw there were a fair amount of people as well who were playing Malice / Ryziel and then switched to Draco Tail. So, yeah. It's vice versa. Again, I think Draco Tail is still the better deck. It's not like it didn't perform well. I think it just doesn't secure its victories nearly as much. And I do think it was kind of getting countered pretty heavily. Right? I mean, I think that's why a lot of the Mitsu decks are playing Shifter. I don't think... I think it's that people were kind of more prepared for Draco Tail than they were for Malice and Ryziel. And I think due to the nature of the way that Malice and Ryziel work, if you're not prepared for one of them, they're just going to kind of clean your clock. Whereas Draco Tail kind of doesn't do that. You can always kind of have a game against Draco Tail. Not always, but consistently, right? So, that being said, here's a whole bunch of Draco Tail. There's a lot of people playing Draco Tail. So, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't nearly as good at the very tippy top, but it's not like it was inconsistent or that it wasn't dominating nonetheless. This is our first instance of a Orcust, which I'm kind of surprised by. I expected more Orcust as well. Not a ton more, but a bit more. Here's another... Oh, fun. More Ryziel. Here's Lunalight. More Ryziel. Here's another Draco Tail. Goddamn. Oh, we're doing fun things. But this is what I mean, right? It's like, if you go first, a lot of decks are just like, cool, I'm going to auto-win going first. Here's my auto-win deck, right? And so I think a lot of decks like Ryziel, Malice, Gem Knight have those kind of auto-win go-first scenarios where you really heavily have to punish them through hand traps, basically, in order to not just automatically lose. And Draco Tail doesn't have that. So you're basically more consistently getting those wins going first with a lot of these decks than you would with, like, Draco Tail. And maybe they just win faster as well. That also could be a possibility. So they played more games. Or maybe because they are more simple, you were able to more accurately play your games. Or maybe it was just because the better players decided to play something else as opposed to playing Draco Tail. They just wanted to play a deck that they were more comfortable with, right? Maybe Ryan Yu didn't put in time with Draco Tail, and so was like, I'll just play a deck I'm familiar with. There's a ton of reasons, right? Because, again, it's not like Draco Tail didn't perform. It's just, I was expecting it to do significantly better. I think it's way better than a lot of these other decks. And, I don't know. I guess it's just better than a lot of these other decks. Maybe not way better. I refuse to believe that this... Actually, this person probably did play Sky Striker. Interesting. Dark End and Light End Sublimation Dragon. I guess. More 47. What the hell? More. Okay. This has to be a joke. There's no shot we're playing Magical Mallet. I refuse to believe this. What? Why? Don't think about it. What? What are we do? What is this? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This actually looks kind of fun. This deck looks so silly. I love it. What a wild deck. I might play this deck. This deck looks so fun. Why do Ryziel players keep pushing that Ryziel is a fair deck? What about Ryziel is unfair? It's literally the best Floodgate enabler in the game. Did we just ignore Gem Knights? What the fuck are we talking about? What are these people talking about? Huh? Am I missing something? Two monster turbo Draco Tail. Okay, hold on. What floodgates are we playing in this deck? Ah, yes, my favorite floodgate. Rafflesia. True. Also, we're playing the Double or Nothing OTK. What the hell are we doing, Ryan? Am I missing something? Are we heavy slumping? Is that what we're calling a floodgate? Oh, I got max seed, so here's heavy slump. Like Z barrier? Something like that. I mean, I guess you could call Red Reboot a floodgate, right? The best floodgate enablers are the floodgates themselves? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. True, not wrong. What a silly idea. To be like, hey, Ryziel's overpowered. Ryziel is floodgates. And yet no one played floodgates? I don't think I saw a single floodgate in Ryziel. Am I wrong? Oh, Lancey is a floodgate. True. To be fair, I didn't see one in Malice either. Malice is just a frustrating deck to play against because it's like big wombo combo boards, right? Here's the thing. Ryziel, pure Ryziel. Actually, even Ryziel with like Fiendsmith and stuff like that. Ryziel prior to Onomat, I would say was a fair deck. I think it genuinely was a fair deck, right? Because while it could vomit out a whole bunch of rank 4s and do heinous crimes. So could every deck, realistically, right? Just like any and every deck has the capability of doing something stupid. But that being said, Ryzeal was basically Detonator Turbo. And Detonator is a fair card. It's an extremely fair card. The problem is, it's really good. The difference is, I think a lot of people assume, like, fair to be rogue, which is not true. Fair means you know what's coming. Here are the known quantities, and you have the ability to interact with them. You have the ability to do something about them, right? The most unfair thing about it is Cross, and even with that being said, it's only because it negates on resolution. But it's not that crazy of a card. It's a good card, but it's not crazy, right? It's just powerful. But it's a pretty simple interaction. That is the most unfair thing it does. So I'll give you that. At the very least, it's unfair with Cross. Every other thing that Ryzeal does is pretty simple. It's pretty easy, right? Like, here's Detonator. Here's another rank 4 Dingus, right? It's just that the board tends to be difficult to beat, right? With Plugin and Eclipse Twin and this or that or the other thing, right? You know, add the Mitsu cards in, add additional rank 4s. There's a lot of stuff that you can do to make it difficult to break, right? So I wouldn't necessarily say that it's unfair, especially prior to Onomats. Post-Onomat, I do think so. I really do think that it is just unfair. Unfair is right. It's an annoying deck. It's very powerful. The rank 4 spam of Dododo Warrior is obscene, and adding that to Ryzeal makes it even more obscene. It's very, very silly. I just realized here are some floodgates. Hooray, we're playing Stellar Dawn. God. Oh, fun. There you go. There's the floodgates. But yeah, I don't know where these people are getting. Ryzeal's unfair. What? Dragotail can beat Detonator and Cross with Rahu, Fuse, Malulu, and Regula. Uh-huh. It's basically a rock, paper, scissors of the top 100. Yeah. Not really. Because I don't think, like, oh, Malice beats Ryzeal, and Ryzeal beats Dragotail, and Dragotail beats Malice, or something like that. I think it's just, like, Malice, Ryzeal, and Dragotail are all extremely powerful. I don't think any of them really have a strict advantage against the others. I think Dragotail actually does have the advantage against the other two. But yeah, it is kind of a 3-deck format. I will agree with that. But I do think that there's other things that you can play and other things that you can do. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Ryzeal with floodgates. Yeah, totally. Where? Is this a guy floodgate? Yes. No. I understand not liking Ryzeal. I used to like Ryzeal, and then Onomat came out, and now I don't like Ryzeal. Ryzeal is really boring now. That being said, yeah, I don't think it's unfair. I think Gem Knight is unfair. I think the shit that this deck does is unfair and stupid and boring and heinous. Same thing with Lunalight, right? I think the stuff that Malice does is unfair, mostly due to the fact that it seems like anything you do to stop them just doesn't matter because they're playing Cybers and they have like 9,000 extenders, so it doesn't matter. Here's another guy that special summons itself and puts itself onto the field, and here's 10 extra bodies for free. Wow, crazy. And then there's Dragotail, which is fine. No White Forest players? Yeah, White Forest is... Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Can Contact C slow down Ryzeals? For the most part, no. The only C that really slows down Ryzeals is Max. Oh, wrong button. When your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you can special summon this from your hand to the opponent's field and defense. They cannot fusion, synchro, exit, or link unless they use this card as material. Not that big of a deal. A lot of Ryzeal. Actually, I guess if they're playing the Onomat version, it probably does something. Right? But they do have ways of getting it off of the field. Flying C does a lot. I'm sorry, what? No, this has the same, like, restriction as Contact. I mean, technically speaking, they do slow down the opponent, but I wouldn't necessarily say that they're worth playing. I don't know. Maybe. Extend Aggregator can also negate the C. True, true. And then what are you doing? If you open them against Draco Tail, it's basically a dead card. Exactly. It's like cool anyway. I guess Draco Tail would care, right? Because you wouldn't be able to like fuse off our third or Arthalion or something like that, or into Arthalion. Best of one problems? Not really. I mean, you still wouldn't play it even if it was a best of 3 against Ryzeal, because there are just better options, right? Circular for Z was a mistake. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Do the guys like saying Draco Tail is more cancerous than current Malice or Ryzeal? Who? This is why I shouldn't read the comments. Man, the comments are so dumb. What? All right, let's watch Ryan's games. He's got a few games up. Let's watch a few of them. If it was a best of 3, everyone would side deck Droll. Yeah, probably. Yo, Mitsu? Based. Based. Me and my homies love Mitsu. Mururu. Oh, because we're playing terrible, no good, very bad cards. Whoa, crazy. 5 mana. Brother said fuse the whole hand. The whole ass hand. Honestly, understandable. Have a nice day. Erg. Set Flame. Set Horn. Add back 5 mana. Add back Muluru. Add back Urgula. Pass. Do we have a better target there? No, not really. Okay. Makes sense. Add Ritual. No. Oh, right. Red Reboot's a card that exists. What the fuck? All right, cool. Good game. Shake my hand. I hate it here. My brother in Christmas. What do you mean? Where was? Away goes the field. Combat. Yeah. Yeah, you're just dead. You're just dead because you didn't activate the effects because you're stupid, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. No, are you dead? No, barely lives. I'm not gonna lie, I half expected Cowboy there. I really did just expect Cowboy there. I was like, surely this is just Cowboy. Like, no. Anyway, here's Detonator. Here's Detonator Turbo. Oh, Tornado. Tornado. True, I hadn't thought about that. Tornado. Tornado is such a cool card. Detonator. Get his ass. Ah! This is still somehow turned into an interesting game, which is kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, Red Reboot. Am I right? What a fun game! I love Red Reboot. Woo! Woo! Whip! It was a surprisingly good duel after the Red Reboot happened. It was still a surprisingly interesting duel. However, Red Reboot is a card that should not exist. Not popping what negate? Oh, the negate that they said from hand, that they didn't know which one was which. Yeah, you're right. That was kind of odd. I mean, it's either negate the, or pop the negate, or pop the Praetors, right? Like Praetors does the same thing more or less. Did we just elect not to? Hold on. Oh, we got trolled. I wasn't paying attention. Malice, TB, Dormouse. Yeah, Dormouse is going away, and we're negating that. Ooh, Chessy Cat is allowed to hit the field. Did we already activate the Chessy? We did. Okay. I'm just stupid. Magnum Hut. Oh, no. We still have yet to activate the Murakumo. No, we did. I'm stupid. Veil. Face sheet. Anyway, is that any two monsters? That's crazy. Okay, somehow, some way, the Malice player didn't immediately kill us. March Hare back in hand. Interesting. Where I was. Dude, Prayers is crazy. Send the Murakumo. And now we get to do the full Ryziel line. Wait, that's insane. They got rid of the Murakumo, and now we get to go X for sword for full Ryziel combo. Whoa. Whoa. Look! Up! Why is this generic? Who made this card generic? Oh, fuck. Why are you the way that you are? Mac, why? Imagine making Mathmech cards. Oh yeah, that was really well done. Fua. Anyway, here's Axe. We sent Axe here, right? Yeah. Sword, Star, Xyz, King. The King! Set Cross. Activate Cross. Search a guy. Ame. Summon Dead. Detonator. Grab Ags. Prewas. Tribute. For Kusanagi. Kusanagi, add back the Murakumo. Murakumo chain to grab a Ritual. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, because now we can summon it from hand so that we don't have to summon from deck. Interesting. And we still get Great Purification. Feral Imp is going to be banned? I highly doubt that. Here's the thing. The King of the Feral Imp ban did nothing in the TCG. Literally, like, nothing. The thing is, theoretically, it sounds like a good limitation. It sounds like a good ban, right? Oh, now you can't go Ryziel into Mitsurugi. However, that doesn't really matter, because you still have access to the Mitsu cards, and you don't actually need them to play Ryziel. Nor do you need the Mitsu cards to play Mitsu. That sounds really stupid. You don't need the Ryziel cards to play Mitsu. You can play them in a myriad of other things, right? And you can still play them in Mitsu Ryziel, and you can still gain access to your Ryziel stuff through a rank 8 with the Mitsurugi stuff. So it's not like there's this all of a sudden magical bridge that goes away. It's like, no, you still do the same things. Will I stream Master Duel on Christmas? No. Brother, what? I will not be here tomorrow nor the day after. I do celebrate Christmas, and you will not see me. I hope y'all have a good couple of days, whether you celebrate or not. Hope it goes great. Hope it goes great for you. Dude, Valor MVP. Valor MVP. Do you see what I mean? Crazy. Ice. Ice, ice, baby. Anyway, here's next. Grab sword. Normal. Grab star. Duo. Special. Star. Flip. Ice. Summon Node. I was just not prepared for Node. That was... don't ask questions. I don't have answers. We tribute... Smart. I would never have done that, and I would have been... I'm stupid. Look, I'm stupid, and I realize that now. Every time I watch one of these top players play, I'm like, oh, why are we doing... Wait a second. Oh, we can detach 2 with Duo! What the fuck? I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game so much, dude. This game's so bad. No. That's such a cool interaction. Oh, I hate that that's good. He drew into the road. No. Wait, it's so good. Why? Oh, he's had a monster negate this entire time. And we get Doug. Doug! Oh my gosh. Oh, and then we can use these two to make Eclipse Twin. Holy shit, and it goes to Grave to bring back a guy, and then he comes back and Laplation with another material. I don't know what Laplation with another material does, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, it's here. Called by. We allowed that. That's interesting. Why did we allow that? I guess because we care less about the ability to like draw cards because they're already dead. So it's like, yeah, sure. God, that was dumb. God, that was dumb. Oh, what a stupid combo. Holy shit. The opponent had Valor. It just didn't matter because the whole time they didn't have a chance to activate it. Or at least not a good chance. I mean, you probably could have activated it on, like, X'd, but you knew that they had the ice in hand. So it's like, yeah, well, I'm never going to do that anyway. And then it just didn't matter because of Cross. Man, Cross is so dumb. Yummy and Kanime are in the same... No, they're not going to be in the same selection pack. Also, where the fuck is Vanquish Soul? Can I get my Vanquish Soul cards, please, Konami? Don't give me Vanquish Soul when, like, Yummy's out. Like, give me, please, can Vanquish Soul next, please? Please. Please, please, please! Comedy. Bro, his name is Despair. He was sad. Art! Art Thalion. Adam both back. Set Rahu, set Ketu. Pop. Crazy. No cross for you. Nuh-uh. Anyway, here's King. Bro, that's gotta suck so bad. Like... You're like, I'm gonna do my cool Mitsu combo. Or I'm gonna do my cool Draco Tail combo. I'm gonna get rid of cross, and then I'm gonna have the ability to, like, play the game. And not immediately lose to the opponent's cross. And then they just make King of the Feral Imps, and you're like, fuck. No. No. Surge Habakiri, no. No. Oh, tragedy. Oh god, and he's playing Laplation! And away goes for the 5 mana! No! Oh, that's just the end of the game. He just snipes 5 mana and that's the end of the game. You hate to see it. No. No. No, it's fine. I still have Lucius and Rahu. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine if you don't think about it too much. Add sword. Add ice. Oh, he comes back! Just kidding, he doesn't. Because Murakumo's a card. Oh, no! Damn. Yes, I absolutely agree. Raizeel Mitsu, super fun to play. If you ever see Raizeel Mitsu on the opponent's side of the field, you just want to, like, take a baseball bat to your own kneecaps. You're just like, get me out of here, dude. You're like, I will eat my own toes. Please, let me leave. He drew the Ketu! He drew the Ketu! That game was almost playable! Oh, nasty. These replays are... They're making me sad, dude. They're making me sad. I'm just looking at this and I'm like, man, dude, these endboards are bullshit. They're so dumb. Holy crap. But that's the thing, like, Raizeel and Mitsu have just been known to do that. They just do that. That's just something they do. Nib actually does something now. Oh, and they're locked into Cybers? And we can just be like, no. Oh, never mind, it didn't matter. I hate this game, dude. Man, me and my homies hate this game. Oh, they drew the one of! Never mind, did nothing. Never mind, it just looks cool. And they're gonna go Wick Kid. No! Out comes Decoder, Banish, yeah. Yeah. Well, luckily we do have the red reboot, which does something. And we have Murakumo, sorry, not Murakumo, Habakiri and Prayers. Hey. Hey, that's pretty good. Banish, link off for white. White! White binder, banish. Oh, this is a smart play. Why are we banishing? Oh, just cycle it back. You're right, you're right. Out comes GWC. Out comes Wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. And then this guy, who also should be banned. Reborn. Link off. Firewall. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No. Yeah, that makes sense. I saw the firewall and went, what? But the draw, too, is what we were going for there. Which, honestly, not bad, right? Habakiri resolves. However, the search doesn't. So we're going to go Prayers. We're going to grab this guy. Special summon back the Saji. Grab Ritual. Ritual is going to be Omni-negated. and banished. That's okay. We're going to grab it back. They're going to go GWC. We're going to go nuh-uh. Because for some reason that card exists. I still can't believe that red reboot still exists. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. Also, by the way, this Malice End board was through Nibiru. God, Cyberse is so dumb. Why do they have so many reborns? Just like every single one of their cards is just like, here's 2 more guys. We attached Habakiri. Why? So that we knew it wasn't properly summoned. What did we just pop? We popped the unknown set, which was Impulse. Okay, interesting. Anyway, here's Node. When did Node get in hand? Oh, we searched it off of Duo, didn't we? Yeah. Wait, did we search off of that? Hold on, wait. Did we search off of Duo? I think so, right? Yeah, we did. Or, no, wait. No, I don't think we did. We did. I'm stupid. Oh, they're just dead. Smile. Yay, red reboot. Am I right? Wild. Alright. Do we have other replays? What was Stellar playing? What was Stellar playing? He was playing... Ryziel Onomat. Let's see what Ryziel Onomat was like. Yesterday we watched a bunch of the pack duels. They were pretty good. This is my hands. He drew Driver. And the other brick. Wait, his Maxi resolved. Never mind. He's not like me. His Maxi resolved when it absolutely needed to. Isn't that crazy? Add ice. Make Detonator. Whoa. Ah, Valor. I actually kind of hate that Valor, but I understand you kind of have to do Valor there. Oh, he drew the counter trap. That's tragic. Tokage. Oh. That's a second ice in hand. Infernal Flame. Sure. I'm not a fan of popping that there. I feel like that's really just mid, right? It's like, what's the Infernal Flame Banshee gonna... I guess it, if you don't pop it, it can grab Star. But, like, what does that do? Yeah, because now they don't have the ability to pop the Duo Drive. Oh, cool. Ghost Spell. Doug! Why is Doug here? Because he can reborn. Why is Dododo here? He's here for a good time. Because it looks good. Oh... Yeah, no. That does, yeah. Okay, that was a cool line. That was a cool line. Not gonna lie, that was a cool line to lethal. I'm not a big fan of this card, but I see why we play it. Because yeah, imagine giving your opponent the ability to play that game from that position. We know at least 2 ice in hand, and there's not, like, a good way for us to deal with that. Why was that one? Ice! Put back 7. Fua. Oh. Tua. Tua. That's crazy. Here's star for cross. Oh. Goo. It's the motherfucking goo. Ketu. Rahu. Out comes sword. Sword for X. And the Roach. Exciton! Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's peak comedy, dude. Holy shit. I think because of the draws, we were able to actually excite on them. That's crazy to think about. Arthalion. Nuke the field. Gulamel. Set Rahu. Negate the effects of the Exciton. Out comes Gulamel. X gets negated. Gambara. That's crazy. What a hilarious duel. Holy crap. That was very funny. He lost to this one? Oh, it's rating duels. I don't care. Hilarious. We already saw a pack. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. All right, let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh, shall we? Shall we? Hey, the triple tack event is happening. Okay, what do we do today? Maybe I do a normal monster today. Yeah, why don't we do a... Yeah, let's do a Soldier of Stone. Let's do a pendulum. What's a good pendulum? What about a Wind Beast? Pend? Sure. Am I gonna get any of these? No, fucking no. But that's okay. I think I also haven't done fusion. So let's do... What's a good fusion? Yeah. Musician King. A light spellcaster. Go. Magicalabra? True, that would have been good too. There are my picks. Are they good? No. No. Does that matter? No. It's funny. That's the whole point, right? Oh, wait, Dual Trial is happening. Oh, we don't have to play ranked? We can play a different game? Oh, it's the 30-second one. Oh, it's the 30-second one. What am I playing in 30 seconds? Draco Tail. True. I could play Lab. I could play... All right, well... I guess we're playing Hand Trap Lab. This is gonna go phenomenally. This is gonna go great. Trust. Trust! Draco Tail sounds like a nightmare. Just trying to resolve Draco Tail in 30 seconds. Huh? Nah. Ryzeal! Maybe. Kind of figured. Oh, shit. Ass! No! Why? I hate it here. Sure. How much of a combo can they do with cash here? That's the real Quebin. Sure. Oh, that's it. Oh, I thought this was going to be, like, a problem. Oh boy, stun. Not even discount stun. We're just playing stun. Yeah, dude. What the fuck is this gonna do? Normal summon a guy. Wait, that's crazy. Wait, that's crazy. Wait, that's wild. I will set a Trapaholic. And I will go for Big Whelk. Big Whelk. The biggest of Whelks. For you here. Bounce this guy. You. Hand. Yep. Strike. Comedy. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Sure. Okay. Oh? Must be. Sure. Pass? Crazy. Oh, set a card, please. Activate Trapaholic. Pop. Mm-hmm. We will go for this one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Roll back. The Big Whelk. Mm-hmm. Special this guy here. Bounce back this. Oh, I'm drawing a card. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. No. Yeah. Set it. Yeah. Combat. Actually, we'll just go pass. I'll just pass here. Sure, why not? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Perf. Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. Trying to think of what I even have here with Trap Trick. The answer is kind of nothing. What am I setting? This guy. Do you have a Psychic Engrave? No. Damn. Sure. Barrier. I mean, I'm just dead on field, right? This guy. Sure. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Excuse me? I surrendered there. What the fuck, game? Yay! Fucking bullshit, Kashtira. Yay, I'm so fucking fun. Yay, I love Kashtira's fucking existence. Woo! I hate this game, dude. Go fuck yourself, stupid asshole. God, I fucking hate you. How do I... Oh, right, I can't, because for some reason, there's a maximum number of players that I can block for their mere existence. Hooray! Yay, Kashtira! Yay! Everyone loves that these cards still fucking exist for some reason! Woo! 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 What dog shit, dude. What absolute fucking travesty of a game. What an absolute goddamn shit show. Coolio. Fucking Kashtira, am I right? Yep. Mm-hmm. Coup clock. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Chain link 1. 2. Mm-hmm. This one. Oh, I didn't activate Lab because I'm stupid. Because I'm dumb. Mm-hmm. Activate. Chain this guy. Yep. Mm-hmm. No. Set. Yup. Mm-hmm. No. Activate. Activate. Uh-huh. Where is it? This one. There. Go. This one. Set it. Pass. No. Pass. Oh. It's fine. Whew. Lucky me. Chain. Mm-hmm. I don't know, I'm just clicking buttons. Special U. That's the wrong choice, but it's fine. This one. Wow, they drew two. Mm-hmm. 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 Nice. Hello? Game? That's fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. First things first, let's do this. Bounce that one. Sure. Mm-hmm. This one. Mm-hmm. I'll do this. And I'll set this. Mm-hmm. Combat. Yay! What a good event. Oh wait, I'm lying. Yeah, I knew what it was as soon as they revealed, or as soon as I popped the, no, they revealed something. They activated, like, a card. I was like, huh? I think it was a spell. They activated something. Some monster or some spell that was, like, a bunch of choices. And I was like, oh, okay. I saw the trap card, and I was like, okay. Yeah. Pretty good hand. Regenesis, sure. Archfiend, mm-hmm. Ew. Sure. I fucking hate Goldby. Sure. Nice. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. Oh, I clicked the wrong button there. Whoops. Oh, never mind. I didn't. Game? What the fuck, game? What the fuck was that, game? What the hell was that? What? Hello? I fucking hate this game, dude. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fucking dog shit. God, I fucking hate this game, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Go fuck yourself. Dude, goddamn stupid-ass, bullshit-ass counter trap. Just go first, dude. I hate this game. I hate this stupid event. It's so bad. This is one of my least favorite events. Just having to... This just feels so bad. Because of course everyone's on, like, the doggest of shits. Imagine if my chain link was on and I didn't get fucking negated and I could actually play the goddamn game. Nope. Fucking die. Great game. 10 out of 10, dude. Yeah, just a phenomenal experience all around. Yeah, dude, I really had a great time there. I fucking hate you. Really, dude? And of course, for some reason... God, this game. It's not the game, it's the player base. It's always the player base. Alright, bud, what dog shit are you on? Barrier statue, sure. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, not what I meant to hit. It's fine. This one. Terrible. Just fucking god-awful. Oh, cool. That's my second Secretarion. At least I got something worthwhile out of it. Hooray. Hooray. At the very least, we can play the game. Yay. Now we can actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! Man, some of those dual trials really are just woof. Just woof, dude. Here's Pax Dracotail list, by the way. I think this is what we're gonna play. Although he was playing actually 2 Secretarion, as opposed to the 2 Mysterion. I'm also not gonna play 3 Lancia. I'm probably gonna play like Nib. Sure. I think a Nib's always a good option. Alright. Dracotail, let's go! I could play Mitsu Raiziel. No, wrong button. Wrong button. Dragon Tail, it's almost time for Dragon Tales. Come along, take my hand, let's all go to Dragonland. I'm gonna make it look like I am playing Lab, and then not play Lab. However, I do want the dog. However, I do want the dog. Thanks for stopping by, Was. Later. Yay! I gotta go first. Hooray! And then I get red rebooted for my life savings and I cry. This is not bad. Not a bad hand. I think I grab Mululu here. Mululu. Yeah. Hello. Arthalion. Using you and you. Yeah, Arthalion. Chain link 1. Target. Target. Chain link 2. Chain link 3. Nothing. Interesting. Nope. I will set flame. I'll go Rahu. Nothing. Okay. We'll go Goo. You and Regula? Regula kind of doesn't do anything here. I'll go Luke. Goo. I guess I could have gone... Yeah. Yeah. I could have gotten an extra set here. Had I gone Gulamel. Though would I have even wanted that? Is the real question. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, how interesting. Sure. Sure. Mm-hmm. Response? They have something that's activatable here. Dropples. Hmm. They do have a trap. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For sure, for sure. Mm-hmm. 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 What do you have in grave? Guys and things. Sure. I have to think here. Okay, I'm gonna go Sting. Banish. Harp. Crescendo. Do you have Ash? No, you're gonna lock yourself in the Dark Machines? Yeah, sure. What? Crown. Mm-hmm. Okay. Return a card. Return Ketu. Draw a card. Not a bad draw. 5 mana. Uh-huh. I will go... Chaos's cards? I don't really have many of those. I'll go Arthalion here. 1, 2... Hold on. Arthalion. 1, 2, 3. Confirm. I want to use the Malulu. Mududu. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We will go Chain Link 1. Targeting... you and you? Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Then we'll go Pan. And then we'll go Mududu. Mm-hmm. We'll set Ketu. Set Horn. I should set Rahu there. That's stupid. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. That was cool. Well, that was fun. It's a cool little puzzle. To be fair, though, if they don't have the trap, they just die. If they do not have the trap to discard, they are just kind of cooked. Ain't that crazy? Woof. What a hand. Do I have anything that does anything here? No. Go. This is why I was hesitant to play as many of these guys. Because they're just not great. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's really bad for me. Well, I'm gonna. Sure. I mean, that's certainly annoying. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 There's a lot of cards I could draw here that do something. Then again, I kind of have to draw, like, Fimena to really have a chance here. That's not Fimena. SpaghettiOs. Well, I mean, here's this guy. Perfect. Jump in gate. Or are we bad? We have songs. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, songs also does it. Yeah, you got it, bud. Damn. Unlucky. Unlucky. What can you do? If my opponent wasn't playing Man, maybe Fool Loss resolves, and we have the ability to, like, play the game from there. If I drew almost anything else, any way to fusion summon, that hand was really good. But alas, happens. See, like this hand. Like this hand, crazy. This hand, wild. This hand, great. Great hand. 10 out of 10 hand. Moodoo. Nothing? Sick. Arthalion. You and you. Confimar. Here's Arthalion. Chain link 1. Target. And target. Chain link 2. I don't think it matters too much which one I hit. Chain link 3. Nothing. Sick. Set Kethu. Nope. Set Rahu. Nope. Pan and your Gula. It's go Ketu. Ass. Ass. No. No. That's okay. I can actually get a 5 mana in hand here still. Unless they have Impulse. In which case, why would they not have used it on Mululu? I don't know. Great question. Yeah. Great Quebin. That could have been better, though. Because I could go Goulamel there, send 5 mana, send Urgula. Urgula put itself back, grab 5 mana back to hand. 5 mana set, like, Sting, Flame, something like that. It's not exceptional. I don't love this hand. I'm saying that with, like, maybe one of the best hands I could produce, and yet I'm like, actually, I don't think this is very good. Like, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm being stupid. That's true. We're gonna normal Mududu. And then go Mududu. That resolved. Okay, sick. Mududu and 5 mana. Confirmar. Yeet. Coolio. Chain link 1. Target. Chain link 2. Chain link 3. Mm-hmm. Set flame. Set horn. At back, 5 mana. Go Rahu. Mm-hmm. Ghoul. Send Urgula and 5 mana. Here. Urgula. Set Sting. Nope. Urgula. Target 5 mana. You have Ghost Spell? That's crazy. Oh, they have the alt art. I want the alt art. Dude, this is one of the best alt arts in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Straight up. So good. Cool. Pass. Sure. Orchist. Nice Brass Bombard. Dude, if you normal summon a Brass Bombard, that guy is going back to the hand. Get him out of there. That's so funny. No wonder they were about to D rank. We're playing 3 Ghost Spell. Okay, I hard disagree with that. I think that's a terrible idea. I can understand, like, 1 or 2. I don't know. I guess if you're going to play it, might as well play it at 3. But, like, I don't know. I feel like it's not great right now. Like, theoretically, it's good. But it gets chain blocked so often that its actual use is really bad. Unless you're playing against bad Draco Tail players. He was on 3 Brass Bombard. I was not paying attention. That's wild to think about. Oh, don't normal summon that guy. Normal summon this guy. Mududu. Veil. I kind of don't want that to happen. So I am gonna find Mena here. Sick. Cool. I'm gonna go for not Arthalion. I'm gonna go Ghoul with you and you. Out comes Ghoul. And then Mududu for Arthalion with these two. Out comes this guy. And then we'll go Chainlink 1. Target. And target. We'll go Chainlink 2. I targeted the wrong cards there. Just straight up. Unequivocally. Oopsie poopsie. Didn't matter. Cool. Set Rahu. What's up, Digi? How's it going? Set... I think I still set Ketu. Nope. Your Gula for 5 mana. Let's go Ketu. Add Pan. We'll go Rahu for Arthalion 2 Electric Boogaloo. Here's Luke. Here's Pan. Confirmar. Lucius. Pan. Set Flame. Nope. Set Horn. Okay. Do. 5 things to address Draco is enough text space to reliably draw something. Yeah, but oftentimes you need to draw 2 somethings. That's the issue. But I feel like at that point you're probably just better off playing more Engine if you're concerned about Draco Tail. Because being able to push through with additional pieces of Engine and starters and extenders and stuff like that is oftentimes significantly better. Drill Beam. Targeting? Goo? I could just flame this. How much do I care? I care a little. But no, that's fine. No. Do you have Ash? Return the Ketu. Droll is funny. It's not very good, but it is funny. I have to think here. Droll doesn't do anything. If I go Horn... Does that do anything? Kind of. Potentially. Maybe. It kind of depends on what I draw, if it does something or not. Um. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. Mm-hmm. 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 Not great. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. Set. Sure. Wishes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. Roar. Yep, yep. Sage. Yep, yep. We could droll here. Does that cut them off of anything? No, not really. Sure. Special. Mm-hmm. Voodoo guys. I could make Secretarion. Which is, like, okay. We could also make Mysterion. Does this see... like, if I go Mysterion here, does it see this? I'm gonna... let's find out. It vanishes. I should have done this. That's what I should have done. Okay, it does see. That's crazy. Vanish. Mm-hmm. I can still banish, go Tyrant, attack. I do have Ketu, at the very least. I know one of the cards in hand is Sage. I don't know the other. Did Ketu do anything here, though? Not really. Not by itself. I need to draw at least a monster. This can attack twice, right? Yeah, that's fine. I just won't summon that guy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. You don't have a set card. Oh, I hate Blue Eyes players. That is a monster at the very least. I don't love it, but it is a monster. Okay, Ketu. Mm-hmm. Add Gula. Mm-hmm. Arthelion, you and you. Here. Arthelion. Target. Luke. And Muduru. Urgula. Arthelion. Is this Imperm? Nope. Cool. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Your Gula. Set Rahu. Mm-hmm. Don't want True Light on their field. Add Muludu, add Luke. Yup. Pan effect. Shuffle it back. Special Yurg. Yes. Special Urgula. Crazy. I could go cross EP here. What does cross EP get me? Okay, fair point. I could go SP to banish. Yeah, that's not bad. But I probably want to go seal into SP. Okay, let's start with Luke here. Normal summon Luke. Effect, grab. 5 mana. Okay, let's go Rahu. Mm-hmm. Ghoul. Mududu. Pan. Oh, they should just be dead, right? Yeah. Because Pan pops here. Pan. And then Mududu. And then Ghoul. The Ghoul! Pop the back row. Yup. Man, this deck's so sick. It's a flame. Negate. Shed Sting. Get him ass. Combat. Imagine non-target destruction. That's crazy. That's crazy. Non-targeted destructions. Whoa. To be fair, I also just chain block it. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. It's fine, I draw 5 mana. And they don't draw Called By. Trust. Trust. Called By, not a real card. Can't hurt you. Well, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Adding Rizzard. Pitching Nib. cute. Okay, here's the Roach. They have Ass Blossom. Sure, sure. Sure, sure. Ass Blossom makes sense. Okay. Cool. End of Chain by Mena. Let's go Arthelion. You and Pan. God damn. Sometimes you are just better. It really is just that simple. Chicken Link 1. Yep. It really is just that simple. Sometimes you are just better. Dude, that hand was nuts. Oh, the Roach. Me and my homies hate the Roach. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hip hip hooray. Woof. Woof. Yeah, I don't know. Being able to see those additional targets is pretty nice. Like, actually having the fusion material that consistently gets you access to not just additional set cards, but additional points of interaction, right? The destructions of spell traps and monsters, and specifically non-target spell trap destruction, and non-target monster destruction. Crazy. I understand why it's played, but I am unlucky and tend to draw bricks, so I tend to not gravitate towards playing more dead cards that don't do anything. That's all. Have I tried the #1 deck in Duelist Cup? No, I tried the #2 though. I just tried it. No, I haven't tried. Ryan had a bunch of different decks though. If I were to try one, it's not gonna be today. I might try after Christmas. Then again, I might not. None of these... the thing is, I haven't tried any of these in particular, but I have tried this version of Ryzeal, this version of Ryzeal, and this version of Malice. It's not the exact card for card, but I've played all of those decks before. So it's not really anything too interesting. At least in my mind. So there you go. If I were to try something, I would probably try... Is it this one? I think it was the last one. This one. This one actually does look interesting. This looks like a fun, unique style of deck. It's goofy, it's funny, but it works. And I think that's what's cool. Stuff like this, that's what we're talking about. Was there another one that I saw that I was like, ooh? No, there was a man one. Someone was playing man. Well, other than that, everything else was pretty boring. Pretty standard. This one was playing Drago, which is a choice. Oh, fuck. Why is Celine here? Yeah, there wasn't really anything else of note that was worth playing in my mind. I'm going to call it quits there, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my new YouTube channel. Why not? And I'm going to call it quits there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye. I repeated myself.